This is Office 365 and I will explain to you how to construct a graph on the 2016 version. To begin with, enter your X values under column A. I'm going to enter values like 0, 5, 10, 15, and 20. Enter the Y values under column B. Let's say these are values like 50, 100, 150, 200, and 250. Well, let's call that 20 there and take that away. So you have the X and Y values. Now use your mouse and drag it on these X and Y values to select them. Once the X and Y values are selected, go to Insert and choose the scatter plot. Now watch where my mouse is. Now click on that scatter plot and choose the first type of scatter plot. Click on this and you have a graph constructed there already. Now what we want to do is give the graph a title, label the y-axis and the x-axis. To do that, just click on the plus sign here and say Axis Titles and come over here and drag your mouse over Axis Title on the vertical axis, and suppose we want to have mass M in grams on the vertical axis. Come to the horizontal axis and click on Axis Title, and let's say we're going to have volume in milliliter, right? All right, click on Chart Title. The title of the chart is, let's say, mass versus volume graph. All right, we have done so far. Now click on the plus sign again. We want the trend line to be introduced, so click on the plus sign again and look for the trend line, the last item, trend line, and we don't want anything more in there. All right, okay, let's go back into here. What we now need to do is to measure the slope of this graph. Now to measure the slope of the graph, remember the slope of the graph is change in the Y value divided by change in the X value. So to begin with, choose two convenient X values. Let's choose X equal to 5 milliliter and X equal to 15 milliliter. Let's draw two vertical lines there. Now to do that, let's go to Format. All right, over here, Format, and we have some shapes in here. Choose the line there and come over here and draw a vertical line. There you go. Now you can actually format that line. Let's go to Shape, Outline, and make it a little thicker. All right, and give it, say, a red color. Now we also need a line on 15. We can actually go home and then we can copy, see, make sure that it is selected, copy and paste it. You can see it is pasted over here. Now bring it over to 15, right, and drag it all the way to the trend line. So you got the two vertical lines. Now you want the horizontal line over here. Okay, how do you get that? We have a line already copied, so paste it again. That's a vertical line. Well, okay, bring it over here, and now hold it at the top and rotate it, and you have the horizontal line. All right, now my delta V, in this case, our x-axis we have V, so the slope of this graph will be delta M, which is this distance, divided by delta V. All right, let's write those in here. And to write that, we've got to have a text box. Now, where do we get the text box? Let's see. Let's go to insert again, go back to insert, and we have a text box here. So a text box, click on it and come here and make a text box. And I want to write delta V here, and I can get, if you go to insert, now you got to keep track of these. Now click insert, and you can see equations and symbols. What we need is a symbol, so click on symbol, and you can see delta over here, and I have it over here as well. So click on delta, insert it and close it. We have delta on in the text box in there, and take the cursor one step to the right and write delta V equal to 15 minus 5 equal to 10 milliliter. That's a change in volume. And now we need delta M, the change in the M value. And to do that, you can see the text box is already selected. If you now copy it, go home and copy and paste it, you can see that text box is pasted here. We drag it over here and then edit it. We say delta M equal to, now what is the mass value corresponding to here? Is 100 gram, and here it is 200 gram. So delta M equal to 200 gram minus 100 gram equal to 100 gram. That is delta M. All right, now I want to write over here slope equal to. Okay, and to do that I need a text box. You remember we have a text box already selected and copied, so what all I need to do is paste it again. Now we got the text box there. Now edit it. We got to say slope equal to, now delta M divided by delta V. Let's see if we can introduce that form of an equation. Where do we go to get the equation? Insert. Let's go to equation. All right. Let's go to equation. And over here you get all forms of equation. We are going to have x over y form and select this form. All right, and we have it over here. All right, click on the top part of it, and now I want to introduce delta. So what do? I don't have it over here. Oh, we have it here, right here. So select that. So we have delta m divided by, now, delta v. So we say slope equal to delta m divided by delta v equal to, delta m is 100 gram. So we once again go over and get that equation, introduce that, and click on the top part on the numerator. Numerator is 100 gram and the denominator is 10 milliliter. So slope equal to, you can see you can extend that box, the text box. So that will be 100 gram divided by 10 milliliter equal to 10 gram per milliliter. That is the slope of the graph. Now we have constructed a very good graph. Now click on the outside of this graph and copy it. Just click copy. And then we go to a Word document. I'm going to open a Word document. All right, let's have a blank. And paste it over there. It's a Control V will paste it. And you can see that graph is pasted completely in here. Doesn't it look good? All right, now you save it. And this has become part of your document. And I hope by practice you can make good graphs like this. All right, if you have any questions, let me know.